Okay, and now we are in the first week of the Forge, Season 11. My opponent this time is, my name is Kesha, I think, something Kesha, and their team, they have another Intimidate mon of their own, Overquill. But you've seen that in the last draft league, I already used Overquill, so I have an idea of what it can do. Other notable stuff is Zeror Kisuian, Moltres, Tinkaton, and that's about it. Inteleon could nuke me because it's a special attacker, but I have Gastrodon to kind of ward that off, as well as Cryogonal. Electrode is really fast. You can do some sort of shenanigans with that with the free Terra, but I should be okay with my Wochian. So the biggest threats would be the Zerork and the Tinkaton. So what I'm gonna do to prevent them from getting out of hand is to have Sticky Web, and that'll be that. I don't see too many issues with it. I can't really spam Intimidate here unless it's a Dragon Dance Altaria, but most of Kesha's draft is special attackers. So with that, let's get on to my team. We have my Sticky Web Setter, Masquerain. It's actually Choice Scarf, so I can get the jump on stuff before they kill me. Speed allows me to outspeed Inteleon with my Scarf, and then everything else is just dumped into max power. The whole point of this set is to spam Sticky Web. Now we have Wochien with the Terra Ghost. This is not really to block Rapid Spin. They don't have a Rapid Spinner, but more so to stop any incoming super effective hits. It's a great defensive typing, and I'll just annoy the team with Knockoff and Leech Seed, along with Ruination, with as much special defense as possible so that Electrode and Inteleon, even a Nasty Plot, Zerork won't get in the way. Oh yeah, I should mention that this is still very early into Scarlet and Violet, so the Zerork will be having regular Zerork stats, I believe. So it doesn't have that base 125 special attack and that 110 speed. It's going to be a regular Zerork stats. Next we have another specially defensive behemoth. A Gastrodon with Storm Drain to make sure Inteleon doesn't go crazy. I have more hazards. And then I have Ice Beam to take care of Altaria. Now we have Squawkabilly. I noticed that it doesn't have much switch-ins to my Guts boosted Facade. So Squawkabilly will just come in and claim one, and I'll need a bit of predicting with that Ghost immunity they have, as well as the Tinkaton, but even if they switch out into Tinkaton, that thing's getting a ton of damage. Parting Shot gives me nice momentum, and Copycat is just filler. Maybe I could get something nice off of the Sandaconda. And Mabostiff is just a choice attacker. I only need Crunch. There isn't really anything else I need. Crunch and Rest Talk. That way I can take the sleep from... Who was it? Who had sleeping moves? Well, I think someone has sleeping moves. Maybe Hypnosis or something. But yeah. Or actually, no, I had Rest for Flame Body Moltres, yeah. So if Moltres tries to cheese me, I can just rest it off next time, switch it out, and then spam Sleep Talk Crunch. Speed is to outspeed Inteleon again, but this time it's after Webs instead of Choice Scarf because I don't have that. Lastly, we finally have our Spiker. I have nice Chilling Water to keep keep Tinkaton in check. And then we have Gunk Shot and Toxic to like spread poisons. And yeah, with Rocky Helmet and Chilling Water chipping it down, Tinkaton should not be a problem anymore, hopefully. So let's get into the battle. Ooh, I didn't even switch sides. Alright, so we have Moltres, Zoroark, and Tinkaton. Those are the 3 prime targets. Sticky Web is definitely going to be helpful here. I don't want Tinkaton or Zoroark going out of control. So I'm going to lead with Masquerain, right? Yep. So I didn't want to get the Sticky Web right away because I didn't want to die right away. They have Defog on Altaria, so that would have been a lost cause if I just Sticky Web to lose it. So I U-turned to scout for the Zoroark and to save Masquerain, and it worked out. So I send out Wo-Chien, who can take on pretty much anything. And he starts my league run with a Flamethrower burn. That's very annoying, but over here I can get a free Leech Seed or a free knock. And I go for the Leech Seed because burn is getting annoying. Over here I can't afford a dark type move, so now I can start setting up webs. Because if he wants to set up spikes, he has to trade it away with Defog. Over here, Sticky Web. And now, since they're forced to Defog, I can get my free Flame Orb boost. Now I have to just make one nice prediction. I figured they would stay in because I don't know, me trying to read too early is very risky. So he stayed in, I'm guessing, to scout for damage, as you can see with Roost. And now here, he's inclined to switch because he's not going to live the next one. So I read it with the Brave Bird, and yep, he switched into Zoroark, and Brave Bird claims the kill. The Squawkabilly, the meme Pokemon, gets my first kill of this league. Out comes Tinkaton, but I forgot Own Tempo blocked Intimidate. So that's really bad. And it appears that Rocky Helmet isn't triggering from Gigaton Hammer. So we just trade hazards here. I spam Chilling Water, but now comes Mesprit. Here I can just send out Wo-Chien. I should be able to tank anything it goes for. Nasty Plot isn't too bad unless it has Shadow Ball. So now over here I have zero idea how to take care of this Tinkaton. Well, thankfully it appears to be some sort of support one and not offensive. So I just need to focus on whittling it down, which is why I stayed in to take the knockoff just to like get some Leech Seed chip. So that was a tiny bit of chip, but now in comes Gastrodon. I get to Earth Power here, but they do have Mesprit. Oh, I predicted it because they have 3 ground immunities. And now I'll send out Masquerain because I can hit it hard with Bug Buzz if it decides to Nasty Plot. And if it doesn't and just tries to kill me, then I have Squawkabilly to claim another kill. But it activates Adrenaline Orb, and then it Nasty Plots. I'm like, oh no. Okay. So it outspeeds my +1 Masquerade. And that sucks. So now I have to bluff the Choice Scarf. And the bluff didn't work. And now I have to hope I can do an Agency Freeze. I live on 1 HP, which is really clutch. The Ice Beam, it doesn't freeze. And with that, I just got obliterated. See, this is what I mean when I'm like, I really want to see all of the interesting counterplay to Intimidate. I knew Defiant was a thing, and Clear Amulet was a thing, but I totally forgot about Adrenaline Orb. That was a really smart break by Kesha. I have nothing but props for her. That was insane. And then we sent our sets. We sent our sets, and the funny thing is, the Mesprit was EV'd to have 250 speed. Meaning, if I didn't care about creeping Inteleon and just went max, I could have had a fighting chance. And for some reason, I just decided to creep Inteleon and go for a tiny bit of useless special ball. So my Scarf Masquerade was slower by 1 point. It was so sad. This is when being too specific gets you in the loser's bracket. But that was quite the learning experience. Now I know. Now everyone knows, since this was quite a dominant display, everyone saw that. Now everyone knows they could use Adrenaline Orb against me, and I can keep that in mind. So, yeah, it was a bit of a wash for my first match. Very, very rough start for my mono Intimidate team, but we'll bounce back, hopefully. Squawkabilly got 1 kill, and it was the only kill. But hey, that's a Squawkabilly kill. Alright then. Hopefully, you get to see the comeback next week.